Hello. So this is one of the many videos that I'll be putting forward as a designer who is basically learning how to code. And I was just learning JavaScript, and I basically got stuck into this one situation which I found very interesting, and I thought, I'll just share it and explain it just so that I can understand the whole situation more better, as well as I might be able to help anyone who is recently started learning JavaScript or might find it as interesting. So the issue I faced was while I was working with this e-commerce sort of app, I would say, where it's very simple. Here I have some products that I'll be adding to the cart, and it provides functionalities like adding to cart, as well as increasing quantity, decreasing quantity, and removing from cart. Now the whole thing works great, and the issue I faced was basically here. So earlier I had kept this inside the loop. Now what is this loop? This loop is regarding the render cart. So basically whenever I add to the cart, it gets added here, right? So this code does this. It just goes through items and run a loop. So as in basically I run a loop and puts the item here. I won't be discussing okay the increasing or decreasing quantity. The only thing I am focused on is the remove from cart. Now if let's say I have multiple items, right? Let's say two is enough, and I increase the quantity and everything is working great. You might feel okay, perfect. And if I remove the cart, the price is also getting updated, right? Works perfect. But let's say this there is only just one item in the cart, and if I decide to remove it, what will happen? Now the basic logic says that it's supposed to remove the total, as in the total should be zero now, right? But one second. Yeah, so the basic logic says that if I remove it from the cart here, the price should be zero, right? But it's not. And the reason is because since we are running a loop, and when it's two items, so and if we remove one item from the cart, the system is basically supposed to run it again, this loop, right? So this part is taken care of. But let's say if I have removed all the items and there was just one item and I've removed that also, the loop never runs. Fair, right? So if the loop is not running, how will this code ever come up? How will this ever get updated? Right. So that's the basic logic that I found. So the best possible solution for this is to make sure you keep it outside. Now when I keep it outside, and if I just run this up, I'll say remove, working fine. And now if I click on this, perfect, right? So yeah, I hope this was helpful. Maybe it was a very basic thing, and I might just want to keep it for myself as a reminder and as a learner, because I feel if I'm able to explain the problem, then I'll be able to you know um, go ahead with it, or be able to understand it way better, and will be able to keep it in my mind for a longer time. So yeah, thank you.
जावास्क्रिप्ट में इफ एल्स समझना है तो आइए देखते हैं। अगर आपने ये 4 तरीके सीख लिए तो आपको 90% यूसेज जो होता है इफ एल्स का वो समझ में आ जाएगा। पहला तरीका है बेसिक इफ एल्स। कॉन्सेप्ट बहुत सिंपल है। ये कहता है कि आप पहले एक वेरिएबल डिफाइन करो जिसके बेसिस पे इफ एल्स रन होगा। जैसे इस केस में हम बोल रहे हैं कि अगर एज 18 के बराबर है तो आप इफ स्टेटमेंट रन करो, अगर नहीं है तो एल्स स्टेटमेंट रन करो। दूसरा है टर्नरी ऑपरेटर, जैसा इफ एल्स है वैसा ही है, ये बस आपका कोड शॉर्ट एंड कर देता है। इसके मुताबिक अगर एज 18 के बराबर है या फिर ज़्यादा है तो आप